This segment is being brought to you by Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, welcome back, everyone. You can call us here at 737-7767 for any type of question you might have about processing. I also want to hit one other thing, too. A lot of people make mistakes, and Mike, you can back me up on this. If they really want to keep the deer head or for the antlers, or they want to have it mounted, they really shouldn't go, but just to where the sternum is.
Stop at the sternum.
Stop at the sternum.
Absolutely.
And how many times you've seen them go all the way up to the neck and they go, I want this one mounted. Well, friend, you're probably going to have to get another cape from somebody else when you do that. So if you plan on having this deer mounted, or whether it be a shoulder mount or just a head mount, you still need to stop at the sternum.
Yeah.
Whether you have a shoulder or just a neck mount, whatever, stop there. Then you know you have plenty.
And be careful dragging it out of the woods as well. I've had them drag the hair off of the shoulders and stuff.
Antlers in velvet. You've suggested to people, I've heard you, quickly freeze them. Get them in the freezer. Quickly freeze them.
You don't often, during deer season, run into the ones in velvet. Cause most of the time. Every now and then you do. But, yeah, that's real delicate. If you want to preserve that velvet on it, that's real tricky.
All right, we're going to take some calls here. And we have Gib. Gib, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, Hugh, how you doing?
Man, we're doing better than we have to.
I hear you. Hey, coyotes howling all over the place there, buddy.
Let me tell you something, Gib. We heard them the other night. I'm telling you, they have gone crazy all of a sudden.
Yes, they have, but I'm not going to let it deter me from my deer season.
No.
Real quick thing, and I've heard you talk about the Flowers folks there for a long time.
Long time.
But, I'm Bell Buckle, and a long way away, and I don't know if it's all right for me to give a shout-out to somebody.
Sure.
But Chad and Pepper Potts at Wartrace just do a fabulous job. For the last 15 years, I've been using them. But when it comes to field dressing a deer, having the right equipment and a sharp knife, to me, it's probably the most important thing in the world. Because if you don't have that, you're never going to process that deer the right way.
You're exactly right.
Beginning.
You're exactly right, Gib. Gib, hold on just a minute. We're going to sharp knife.
Sharp knife.
That's the most important thing out there.
And don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a little bit. We're going to talk about that in these gloves again. But Gib's exactly right. I mean, you got to carry a sharp knife. I love what you said. That's going to stick with me forever. When you go into the woods, be prepared and be expected.
Assume you're going to kill something.
Assume you're going to kill one and be ready.
Yeah.
And the flashlight thing, Lord, ladies and gentlemen, that's important.
And the gloves you were just talking about.
You've got to have those gloves.
A good friend of mine almost died field dressing a deer.
With his bare hands.
With his bare hands. Got some the blood in a very small cut. Stayed in the hospital for over 2 weeks.
Almost died from it.
Almost died. And anytime, he used to come help me skin occasionally, and he'd have gloves plumb up past his elbow.
That's awesome.
He didn't care who didn't like it.
I don't care either at that point. Doug, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, Hugh, how you doing?
We're doing great, brother.
I've got a question for the hunting license.
Okay.
Okay, do I have to have a special permit to kill does during gun season? Other than my regular gun license and, my fishing small game stamp?
Well, now,
you got to have the big game.
You got to have your big game license.
I have it in my small game stamp.
Then you're good to go. It's just whatever
region
unit you're in tells you how many does you can take.
All righty, that's all I needed.
Yeah, like Unit A is 2, Unit B is 2, Unit L is
3 a day.
3 a day. So you got to know what unit you're in, but that'll tell you how many does you can take
right.
and during the season.
It's on the
I got
website.
in this old good county of Hickman County.
Buddy, you can get 3 a day and come up with 122 by the end of the season. I know it for a fact.
Whack them and stack them.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Doug. We appreciate you.
Thank you. God bless you.
And Ricky, how can we help you tonight?
Hi, I just wanted to talk about how good the fishing has been here in the last few years out Cheatham Lake.
Buddy, I'm not sure that we need to let you say that because I get hate mail from people whenever I tell them how good Cheatham is.
Well, I've got here a few years ago, I caught a 715.
Ooh,
Here in the last 3 years, we've caught 4 or 5 fish over 9 pounds.
I'm telling you, Cheatham is a sleeper.
So,
He's talking about carp, isn't he?
No, he's talking about largemouth.
Yeah, I'm talking about largemouth.
Largemouth, I promise you, because Cheatham, you're right, Reggie. Cheatham is a kind of a sleeper as far as big bass, but it's got
Especially
some.
back up in Sycamore and Hudgens Slough. There's places, man, that the people wouldn't realize. Me and a friend of mine, Tracy Ellis, was out last 2 weekends ago, and I caught a 3-pounder.
See, I'm telling you, aren't they headed to the backs of the creek right now, following those shad?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay, they're still hanging out.
They're still towards the mouth. They haven't
Okay.
got back in the real shallows yet.
I tell you what, they will be after this weekend.
Wind to blow them over there.
This cold front's going to make them go back.
Yeah, I hear you.
But Ricky, we appreciate that update, and we appreciate you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. And we got Carl. Carl, how can we help you tonight?
Just want to know what the fishing is doing on Kentucky Lake around Danville. Anybody know?
Danville's been good here lately at Kentucky Lake. Some of your buddies fish up there. Danville's always on fire.
we ain't been there in a while.
But the riprap, I don't care. As the days get colder, that riprap on where the old Danville Bridge and everything, that's a staple. If you're
a
going to
sunny day.
fish on a sunny day, you got to be there. So that's one of the places I tell everybody. And then where the old ferry boat comes out, that whole big long point that comes out there, that's always got some good fish on it too. So.
Well, I appreciate the information. We thought we might go this weekend and see.
Well, I tell you what, I'll tell you something else too. If you can't make it to Kentucky Lake, I got a little inside birdie tells me Nickajack is on fire right now for some large largemouth bass.
That'd be great. I just want to catch some fish.
All right. Well, we wish you the best. Just make sure you send us some pictures.
Thank you much.
Thank you. And we got Brian. Brian, how can we help you tonight?
When you hit a deer, what is the best thing to do with bruised meat?
That's a great question.
Hit a deer.
With a car.
If
With
you're
a car.
saying like your wife does every
Like my
year,
wife does, okay. Yeah.
killed with a 5.3 liter.
Just treat it like you would one you've shot. Just get it field dressed. Try to
But
get
he's
out
talking
of the
about that
rope burst.
bruised meat. What do you
meat.
do with that bruised
I
meat?
throw that away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, the
you
bruised
can,
meat.
you can tell what is and what isn't.
Yeah.
But y'all just skim it to get the bruise out. When the bruise is gone, there's usually some good meat laid
Oh,
up
well,
on
that's
there.
fine, yeah.
That's
And more likely than not, a roadkill doesn't have any bruised meat.
you're exactly right.
Most of the time it's a rib shot.
Yeah, or
There's not
or
much
head or
yeah.
something like that.
Most-
But sometimes look like it's been run over by a tank.
Oh yeah.
But for the most part, there's a lot of usable meat on a roadkill.
We hope that helps you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Quite welcome. I tell you what, a lot of great calls out there, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate all those fine calls. Remember, though, if you do hit one, you got to be like Miss Deborah now. Miss Deborah had to call that deer in, but she got to take it home. Boy, she got to take it to you.
Yeah, she knows the process.
That's right. Matter of fact, she made you come get it.
She did. And her.
But, ever since we've had passed the roadkill bill, and that's been, man, do you realize it's been a while since that was passed?
Oh, yeah.
Tons of deer keep coming up. Now, the thing is that if you're not open for deer processing, I want to let everybody know, you're not open for deer processing all year long.
Right. Only during deer season, Tennessee's deer season.
Tennessee's deer season.
Other than that, I'm closed. I don't do road kills or
Uh-uh.
cows or pigs or anything like that.
But now during the Tennessee deer season, you'll do a roadkill.
Oh, absolutely.
You bet, because I know you've done mine and Deborah's.
And if you're not a hunter or don't eat deer meat and you hit one, just field dress and bring it to us, and we'll donate it to Hunters for the Hungry.
Bring it up again, Jim. Tell everybody again. Let them know what you're talking about.
We participate in Hunters for the Hungry. It's where you kill a deer and you may not want to eat it or may not need the deer. And what is it, Tennessee Wildlife Federation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is in charge of the Hunters for the Hungry, and they send it to like Room in the Inn.
Room in gets
And
it.
yeah, most all of it. Yeah.
Nashville Mission, all those,
Yeah.
the Rescue Mission, all those fine organizations. Tennessee Wildlife Federation donates that meat to them. Or if you know, or if a needy family is in need of meat, maybe lost a job due to hospitalizations,
They have to go
can
through
contact
them. Yeah.
Tennessee Wildlife Federation and make an opportunity, maybe have an opportunity to go pick up, say, 70 or 75 pounds of meat, according to the Hunters for the Hungry program. But you have to contact Tennessee Wildlife Federation
Right,
to do
not
that.
us.
Yeah, to
Not
do that.
not
Yeah.
not the processor now.
Yeah, we don't do
Tennessee Wildlife Federation. So, but that's a great. I mean, look at how many pounds that's been donated.
Everybody that brings in at least an average sized deer donates a pack of burger,
Right,
2 pounds of burger.
right.
And then we got, 2 or 3 tons last year
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 tons. I know
of
of.
meat
Yeah.
just by every hunter donating a pack.
That's awesome.
And we've got had 110 spots paid for this year, so that the first.
Now, what are you talking
110,
about, Mike? What are you talking about there?
If you bring one in to donate it, it's free.
Okay.
It's paid for, and we've got 83 of those left. So the next 83 deer that are donated doesn't cost the hunter anything. After that, it'll be $50.
There is a processing fee.
Right.
That's right. That's right. But from starting right now, tomorrow, you have 83 openings left.
Right, and that'll last us most of the year.
Yeah, yeah. So even if a hunter says, I love to hunt, but I don't like the meat, and my family doesn't like the meat, that doesn't keep them from going hunting.
Right, it gives them an excuse to keep hunting. And
Keep hunting.
if your freezer's full, you got all the meat you want.
And you're helping people.
Keep
And
hunting.
you're helping people.
You're feeding hungry people. Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I've had the proud opportunity of meeting some of those fine folks that got some of the meat from
you?
the Hunters from the Hungry program. Let me tell you something. They got these huge smiles on their face. They're just as grateful as they can be. Sometimes times are hard. Sometimes you just can't help it. A loss of a job or a company up and moves and left you behind. We know those times are hard. This is a great program that hunters are behind, along with the Tennessee Wildlife Federation is behind. They're the ones that started, thanks to a bunch of processors around the state. I mean, it's not just at Eaton's Creek Road at
Right.
Flowers. It's across the state. So if you got a neighbor in West Tennessee that's run into some bad luck, this might be a great avenue to help out with a month's worth of meat.
And if you don't hunt, you can donate to the Tennessee Wildlife Federation for them to pay for more slots.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
If you want to contribute to that way,
And they've got a great website, ladies and gentlemen, that you can go to, and you can hook up with them. And there is a place on there that you can click for donations to
Oh, is it?
Hunter for the Hungry. Yes.
Okay.
So you can click on that, and they will take anything from $5 to $75, $100, whatever you want to give. They'll be glad to take it, and that's what the program will go to. Is
Yeah.
that right there? Hey, we got to go right now and do our tip of the week, and this week's tip is going to be. Mike talked about carrying a great flashlight with good batteries. Well, Joy and I and her brother Scott, we experienced that, even small flashlights can't do the job sometimes. So we have gone and purchased us a small rechargeable Q-beam with about 900 lumens. And what that means is we're able to hit that spotlight and be able to see that blood a lot better at nighttime. And we're talking about failing light situations where it's getting dark. Those little bitty mag lights that you use, they might be strong, but they put out a great light, but it's only about that big around. We want something that's going to flood the area, be able to see that blood trail. harvest that animal, get it over there to Flowers Deer Processing, and let them make you some fine cuisine out of that. Hey, we're going to take another break. When we come back, the girls over there, especially the one they call Deborah, that's the deer slayer of the family, she's got a recipe just waiting. It says 5.3 liters on it right there. Hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters.
This segment is being brought to you by Covenant Heating and Cooling, providing excellence in comfort solutions.
This week's Recipe of the Week is being brought to you by Broker Headquarters Group. Let our team in Camo help you with all of your real estate needs.
All right, welcome back, everyone. And let me tell you something about Broker Headquarters Group. She's the eye candy in my family, but she has got lots and lots of properties for you to check out. If you'll go to brokerheadquarters.com, you can see all those fine properties. And she's got them for lease, for sale. You done it, she did it, whatever. I mean, there's all kinds of properties on there. You just need to go to the website, brokerheadquarters.com, check it out. But now we have one of her best friends in the whole wide world, and one of mine too, Deborah Flowers over there. She is I say she's the better half of the Flowers processing deal, because she keeps them busy hitting them with trucks and stuff, just like I do. But Joy, you and Deborah and Anna did a great job. Those cookies are awesome, Anna.
Yeah, I have two of my bestest friends on tonight.
I'm telling you.
We always go places together and have such a good time. We really do. And everybody says, we go somewhere and they say, well, are the Flowers going? I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll go. So it's fun. We do have a good time, and we do. And Anna, with these cookies, oh my goodness, and those sorghum molasses, is that...
Jim sorghum, I used that.
That was so good, and that's what you used?
I did.
And you're going to put the recipe, give it to me so I can put it online. But can you tell us a little bit about how you did it?
Sure. It's a pretty easy cookie recipe. You start with your sugar and butter and shortening, things like that, mix it, and then add in eggs and sorghum and, of course, your flour. So, you know, it's one of those batches that you can make in about 30, 45 minutes, and it's done, and it tastes great. I mean, it's good warm, they stay soft. I mean, every time I've made it, people have gone nuts over it. So,
is there anything you don't cook?
There's a lot of things I don't cook.
I don't know. You're a pretty darn good cook. And Miss Deborah, golly, she is. Tell us about what you made us tonight, because those are so awesome.
Well, this is backstrip, venison backstrip. I just cubed them up in bite-sized pieces.
Hold one of them up. There you go.
This is now. Took a piece of bacon, cut it. I cut these in thirds.
Okay.
And wrapped each piece of venison with the bacon, skewered it on there. Before I did that, though, I did put the Grill Mate seasoning, the steak seasoning, on the venison. And let that
soak it in.
I put it on there last night.
Okay.
To have them ready for today to cook them.
Okay.
And then I skewered them, and then I put my grill on a high heat. It's probably around 430 degrees. Put them on there. Got a good sear on them. Turned them. I make my own barbecue sauce with Jim sorghum. So I based them.
Will you give us that recipe?
I will.
We'll put that on the website.
I baste them with a barbecue sauce, and then turn them only once, baste the other side, and then pull them off the grill. They probably cook about 15 minutes on a really hot grill.
Really?
And any kind of barbecue sauce on this would work. I just prefer to make my own, and since Jim started making the sorghum, I've done one with sorghum, and it's
so
pretty good.
So good.
This is some of the best barbecue sauce ever.
Is it?
It's good stuff.
Awesome.
And you'll share it with us?
Yes, it's
okay.
good stuff.
We'll get it on the website, and you can live stream the show now. So it's really good. A lot of people see it, and we track who comes and goes on our website. So a lot of times they're probably soldiers in Iraq and Iran. It tells where they're looking through their search engines and all. So it's pretty neat. So a lot of people watch it. And thanks so much. And you're going to get with us and put some recipes on. That'll be good. Our recipes aren't going to stay on for about a month, and then they'll go off. We're working on that cookbook now. And I do want to say Armadillo Grill. I mean, you went by there a while ago and got us some stuff, but our friends Scott and Matt, we've got to take y'all over there and y'all eat with us. They're one of our newest sponsors, and it is so good, so good. That's it, Hugh McNaughton. Take it back, buddy. Thank y'all.
Well, bring those skewers on over here, and we'll show you how to clean those little suckers real quick for you, and just alleviate all that little meat and poultry and everything else off of them, won't we? Hey, thanks so much, girls. You can see this recipe along with many, many others that we have on there just real shortly now, because Joy is in the process of building a new cookbook that's going to be everywhere, and we hope to have that out really, really soon. So check us out at southernwoodsandwaters.com. I did want to hold up one thing. You all have asked for it, and here it is. Finally, Southern Woods and Waters has come out with its own line of T-shirts now. We hope you love this new logo that we made. Joe Hobbenrich, myself, and Scott Kimberly, we came up with this logo. Chad Hoover helped us out too. But great logo, we think. We're one that we're real proud of. We're going to start having these T-shirts on our website. They're there right now. Now, it was November 6th is when we're expected to get our shipment in on our first batch. Now, the only two colors we have available are black in this color and orange. We have an orange one too. So UT fans, man, this is the time for you, I'm telling you. Hey, we got a giveaway here, and what we have for you tonight, we have some Deep Creek lures right here. These are the soft plastics, along with a bottle of Captain Gary's instant boat shine. And let me tell you something, you don't want to go without this stuff. This stuff will help you out, makes your boat smell good and look good, look even better. Be the fifth caller here at 737-7767. You can take away a nice package right here. Hurry back to more of Southern Woods and Waters. All right, welcome back everyone to Southern Woods and Waters. Congratulations to Doug Street out there at White Bluff, Tennessee. I tell you what, Doug, good friend of mine. Great package here, Doug. You're going to enjoy this package. Make your boat look good too, brother. I'm telling you, this Instant Boat Shine does well. I want to give a big shout out tonight to Joe Hobbenrich. Joe Hobbenrich with Secret Weapon Lure Company. He has worked, I'm telling you, many hours to help us with our new website, our new logo. You saw the T-shirts. Those are now available. But I also wanted to show you, we're coming out with a line of caps also. We have the caps for hunting. We have the caps that has the flex fit in the back. So you can just, I used to say one size fits all, but I found out that's not true.
Fits most.
It fits most. But great hunting hats. We even got some casual hats that we're going to have out with the new Southern Woods and Waters logo on them, and they will be available on the website. So keep checking back with southernwoodsandwaters.com, and they're going to be really, I think you're going to love them. Great Christmas gifts too, by the way. But thank you, Joe Hobbenrich. You're a true pal. We really do appreciate it. Hey, I want to say not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm saying it because a lot of people, I think, are confused. Usually muzzleloader opens right after the youth season is over with. It falls not this weekend, but next weekend. It opens November the 9th is the opening day of Tennessee Muzzleloader. November 9th. Not tomorrow, or not Saturday, this Saturday, which is November 2nd, opens November 9th. So don't go over there to Flowers on November 2nd with a muzzleloader shot deer, because he can't take it, all right?
That's right.
So November 9th is the opening day of muzzleloader here in Tennessee. Just want to say thanks to all the kids that have been sending in all the pictures. Thanks to Flowers. Flowers, let me tell you something. I know that you have your choice of any processor you might want to go to, but let me tell you something. Mike and Deborah Flowers, Jim, Mark, all the gang out there, Anna, out there, Flowers Deer Processing, they put their heart and soul into it. Let me tell you something. They make some of the best deer meat you've ever had in your life. whether it be summer sausage. I love the snack sticks. The snack sticks.
That's a big item.
Snack sticks and these right here are what I consider tree stand food. So you got to do that. You got to go try them out. He's got marinades. He was supposed to bring them in. He didn't do it, but he's got some of the best marinades in the country as far as your deer meat's concerned. But give them a shot. 4550 Eaton's Creek Road. Thank you guys for being on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to take care and go up a tree, remember that you need to wear a life restraining belt or harness, safety harness, anytime your feet leave the ground until your feet get back on the ground. Have that harness on and have it attached to the tree. I promise you, your family depends on you coming back each and every hunting trip because you are who they love and you're the one that they look forward to make sure that they make it back. We'll see you right here next week with more of Southern Woods and Waters.